Welcome to Big Bro Club. This is wild. So we have actually been granted an interview with Riley Jeffries. We're about to patch him in.
We are the only show that is allowed to do press for Riley.
Rob has a podcast, wasn't allowed to talk to him. All the major news outlets.
Yeah. But they said, the reason that they said that we were allowed to is because, and I quote, no one listens to that shit anyway. So thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad we get to do it at all. So let's go ahead. Let's patch him in. Riley Jeffries is on the line with us. Riley, thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, what's up? Wait a second. Hold on. I thought this was actually just FaceTime. You just said it was a show. What am I doing?
Oh, this is an exit interview. I thought that you were aware of what we were doing.
Oh, I don't know if I agreed to do that kind of situation or anything, but I mean, it's. I'll stay. I thought this was just like a Zoom thing or something.
Okay, well,
that seems to be a habit for you, Riley. Why do you keep going on shows and thinking no one's watching?
Oh, no. Like I keep thinking, this would be a fun situation for Riley, so I just hop on, and next thing I know, I'm riding the show out. And
so you call yourself Riley? You speak in the third person?
Only when I feel like it's necessary.
So. I think that's a good thing to touch on is that when you did the interview, you know how you got voted out and then they brought you out on the stage with Julie Chen Moonves and she brought up how you had said to Catherine you wanted to marry her and you weren't aware that we had all heard that. You didn't know that we were hearing everything you were saying. Is there anything you'd like to apologize for saying while you're in the house?
No.
Okay, well that clears that up. Chase, do you have any questions for Riley about that interview? Or?
Yeah, I mean, look, and it's been well reported that you left the Big Brother house expecting to be America's favorite. You thought you were going to get a big reaction. You had an interview with Julie, just like how every contestant does right after they get eliminated. And then, apparently, they pull you into some sort of situation room. They explain to you all of the controversies and mayhem that has been happening while you're in the house.
Right.
And basically, what we want to know is, how does it feel knowing that Taylor Swift is getting married to Travis Kelce?
Oh, man, let me tell you, it was kind of the whole reason that I was so hooked on the whole marriage situation. Was I'd been thinking about Trav and Tay, when are they going to get married, tied or not? When are they going to ride that bull into the sunset? So I just kept thinking about it.
So is that the big reason that you were so obsessed with Catherine, is because you wanted to beat Travis Kelce at marrying a blonde woman?
Oh, I thought you said I just wanted to beat Travis Kelce, and I was going to be like, yeah, that's for sure what I was thinking, because if I could have Tay, I'd take her. But I just don't know if
I thought you'd do anything for Catherine, though. I mean, Catherine is the one you want to marry, right?
I have multiple prospects at one time most of the time. Catherine was just the prospect while on, the circle. So,
were you also on the circle, or were you just on Big Brother? Because we were watching you on Big Brother.
Oh, was that what? Hold on. Can I ask y'all?
Yeah. Here, let's just move on.
Okay.
My next question, it's what everyone wants to know. Do you think that you acted inappropriately towards Catherine while in the Big Brother house?
No, man. Look, here's the thing. Catherine, the whole time I was thinking, Catherine, you're not going to break up with me in the house. That's what I kept thinking, right? Like, you're not going to actually break up with me. And, some would say she never did break up with me in the house.
Riley,
yeah.
So you're
up?
Saying that your behavior was okay just because you knew she wouldn't break up with you. How is that acceptable?
Yeah. Well, I feel like most of the time when people have like actual couple problems, if it ends in a breakup, then it's actually really bad. But since I'm gone and it can't really end, then it's not on me, like that's like more of her thing.
Well, I do have another question about Catherine. Since you left, have you been watching the live feeds? Because if you want to, you can pull her up at any time and see what she's saying.
Oh yeah. I watch them. So I mean, I watch them. I'd say all day. I have a couple TVs running at a time. And I just want to make sure she's not up to anything crazy. Because I don't know if she knows this, but did you guys know that Big Brother is 24/7?
Yeah, we did know that. 113 cameras, 114 microphones, or something like that.
Which
wow.
I mean, Riley. I mean, this is one of the reasons you're getting some criticism. I knew about the 24/7 live feed stuff, and I wasn't even a fan of Big Brother. You got on the show, and you didn't know about it. How is that possible?
Well, I mean, truthfully, I feel like there were several things they didn't hold up their end of the deal with, right? Like, I got on the show, they filmed me for 24/5, and next thing I know,
No, Riley, 24/7. See, this is, you're doing it again. It's not 5 days a week. It's not just Monday through Friday that you're being recorded. It's all 7 days.
And it's on Big Brother, not The Circle. That's on Netflix. Right. You were on CBS.
Well, I kept saying Circle open chat and nothing would happen, and I just kept thinking maybe something's wrong with my microphone interface or something. But
interesting.
I didn't know about those extra 2 days, but those were 2 days they could have. I mean, here's the thing: it's
part of the week you were there. I mean, you saw the cameras
work
following
week, right?
you.
Right, like it's a work week, right? Like that's what I was thinking. Is like I'm not working on the weekends.
Because of Sunday being the Lord's Day, you thought that maybe you could get away with saying some stuff that wouldn't be seen.
That's what I thought. Like, I'd take a break from saying those things on Sunday, say them on Saturday, but then when the camera's running on the other 5 days, then I might not say as much. I might say some of it still, but not all of it. Not everything, I'm thinking.
I mean, I guess... I think you kind of did say everything you were thinking, and that's one of the problems.
You might be surprised. I didn't say everything I was thinking.
So what was one of the things you were thinking that you did not say while in the house?
Like the first couple days, I was thinking, for a nonprofit organization that promises a Big Brother or a Big Sister Club in America, like, when are they going to actually give me a kid that I can mentor?
Oh, so you went into this thinking...
they never gave me a kid that I could mentor and bring up.
You're 26, 27 years old.
Yep.
Catherine is 21?
Yep.
So did you think that Catherine was...
Yeah. I thought she might be the little sister they were assigning me.
Wait, so you wanted to marry your little sister and you told her that she had no choice.
Yeah, I feel like you're getting caught in the weeds on this whole thing, if I'm being honest, Bachman. Like, this is...
Okay. Enough about you and Catherine. Let's talk about your professional bull riding career.
Yeah.
We've looked it up online, and it appears that although you have been riding bulls for a very, very long time, it would appear that as a professional bull rider, you don't have that much of a record.
No, $0 to your name.
Well, I mean, first of all, I don't even know where you were watching all this. Like, did they put the bull riding on TV? Like, what is...
No, it's on the internet.
There's some stats from PBR, Professional Bull Riding Association of America, or whatever they call it.
I like to consider myself kind of like how in wrestling you have a villain that might not win all that much? Like, I like to think of myself that way in PBRs. Like, I'm the PBR bad boy.
Okay, you're the bad boy of bull riding.
Yeah. That's what they call me pretty much all the time. I know they called me a bad boy when I got arrested that one time, but that.
Since you brought it up, Riley, can we ask what led to that? Why you failed to appear in court?
Well, I saw the word court. And I thought, I'm really more into marriage, so I just wanted to skip that part of it. So I just didn't do it.
That honestly, you're connecting all the dots for us. I appreciate it. And I wanted to ask if you knew that PBR was about bull riding, or you just thought it was about beer and you wanted to get into that.
I thought it was a little bit of both, if I'm being real. I thought, I love a good Pabst every now and then. PBR is good going down the hatch. It makes a good time. But when I saw PBR, I thought, man, I'll join that every day of the week. And so I went ahead and signed up. Next thing I know, they were throwing me on a bull, and I thought, well, if you fulfill the other PBR, then I might do okay at this.
Have you ever drank a PBR on a bull?
Yeah. I think most of them are.
Oh, man. I do have something I want to ask about Catherine again, but Chase, do you have anything else that you'd like to bring up before we circle back to Catherine?
No, I mean, I think he covered everything with the whole, PBRs on a PBR. So I think that's it.
Okay, so I would like to ask, because I was up late on Friday night. It was around 4 a.m., and I caught a scene on the live feeds that was you and Catherine. You kissed, you hugged. It seemed like everything was going great.
Yeah.
The feeds cut out, and then we come back, and you're crying in the shower, and Catherine's rubbing your elbows, trying to make you feel better.
Yeah, well, it was too little too late is what I say. Because actually, while we were in the shower, I said, hey, Kat, would you be into rubbing my elbow?
So so you asked her to rub your elbows.
Yeah. I said, could you rub my elbow while we're in here? And she said, no, not right now. And I was like, are you trying to end this thing with me? And I started crying real hard. And next thing I know, she starts rubbing my elbow to make up for it. And, people only see one side of the story. All they see is her caressing my elbow and thinking she's a good woman to me. But
Yeah. Let me ask this, because that's funny that you bring up, people only see one side of it. When the one side is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we can see everything you say and do you still think that they are manipulating the way that you came across?
Yeah, I mean, that's not all the time, right? Like 24/7 only covers a little bit.
It's about half the time in the week.
Yeah, there's so much more than 24/7 to me.
Is more like what
that's
you're
getting
going
there.
for.
That's getting there. I keep telling people look, it's 24/7, but it's not every moment of my life.
Yeah,
there's so much more to me.
24/7 is more than 24/5. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, and it's more than I bargained for personally. But at least with the 24/7, they're still not taking everything I am.
Well, I have one last question, if that's okay, PD. I know.
Go for it. Let's hear it.
Do you think, if you knew what you knew now, would you still have gone on Big Brother?
Well, I think so. I probably would have gone on. I probably would have asked for a little more pay for those extra 2 days of weekend work. But it's, other than that, I think it would have been a good time. And, for what it's worth, I mean, me and Catherine are still dating. That's what I keep
really?
telling
Well,
people.
she's still in the house, though. You guys aren't able to communicate.
But we didn't break up. See, that's what I keep telling people is I was gone before it was over. So I'm still technically on the hook. She is too.
I watch the live feeds a lot. So does Riley. And we both know that Catherine, up until yesterday, had cried about him every day.
Yeah.
So are you a little concerned that she didn't cry yesterday?
I saw her not cry, and I thought, that's kind of a red flag for me. She might try to break up with me on the show at this rate, but it's going to be really hard with me not there. See, that's I was kind of ready to go home, guys, so that we can keep this thing going for as long as possible. Right.
Right.
All right, Riley. I think we will let you go now. Thank you so much for giving us your time and letting us ask the hard-hitting questions that have been on the mind of America.
Look, I'm just glad to talk about them and clear them up. I'm getting so much hate online that it's unbelievable. At this rate, I think, maybe I'll just stay on the podcast. Just keep talking, I was already so used to extra time and days and giving it away. Yeah. I might as well just, settle into it.
Well, if you're interested, would you like to come on for our finale recap of Big Brother this year as a guest at the end of it?
Oh, man, let me tell you, that would make my day. As long as Catherine and I are still together. If not, it might be kind of a tough episode.
All right. Well, TBD on that. All right.
Thanks, gentlemen. Bye.
And for the BBC, this has been PD and Chase interviewing Riley Jeffries. We are signing off.